Jaleel at HCT's boot that day on time. Even though it's like 5 in the afternoon, I am so tired. I just want to go to bed, and I feel like internally, I have the Carmelo Anthony face, just internally. But it's Thursday. That means it's main channel video day. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Having four channels, I thought this joint was gonna be easy. That ain't even the case, but that's neither here nor there. Just some off-topic news before we get to the title of the video, which is why you're all here, because it's that time apparently. News that I'm not really sure that I'm happy about. I don't fucking know anymore. The burger spot. My little burger spot has been doing curbside food this whole time, so I've been depriving myself of these burgers, and the bitch has been open the whole time. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. But listen, fellas, Michelle, Naomi, whole squad. Listen, today we're doing a positive Frank Ntilikina video. I don't do enough of these because fuck Frank, but listen. Okay, after watching that game, I was reminded of the positives that we have from Frank. I am not convinced that he is a scoring threat, but I don't really think that matters in the type of guard that he is. And again, that's the same type of energy we need to have with Peyton. I don't know why we don't, but that's not here nor there. And I know you're looking upon me saying, why can't you have a Frank Ntilikina video and not mention Elfie? The same reason why we can't have an Elfie video and not mention Frank Ntilikina. These two, for some reason, are being, pitted against each other by us fans and the media and such, which, am I considered media? I don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I'm popular enough, but I'm clearly not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Gosh dang it, but, that's not here or there. But, Frankie, to me, his cap, his like glass ceiling is where Peyton is, and I don't see that as bad. I know a lot of people feel like that's a bad thing for some reason. I see that as good, because it was looking like he was just going to be a Shumpert, but he has the passing ability. He's got the ball distributing and such to make himself a young Peyton. And I'm cool with that. I know some of y'all think he's going to be Chris Paul. No, but, some of y'all think he's going to be a Rondo. And he might be, maybe. Goddamn Chris Paul. But he might be a Rondo, maybe. And that's dope for what we need and for what a lot of people want the Knicks to acquire. I feel like that's dope. I believe Frankie is good enough, even if we get rid of Peyton for some reason. If we let that man go like we do every other veteran point guard that we sign, which begs the question, why the fuck do we hire these people? But that's neither here nor there. Then, I believe Frankie can handle the team and be a great starting point guard. We still got Kadeem Allen collecting dust on the bench, so he can run backup point. I mean, if you're running out of slots to play people because, Dotson's got to get out there at some point, I'm sure Trier can handle the point guard position. We've seen him do that a couple times. Like, it's not that difficult. Just lob to Mitch. Like, I think Trier can handle that. And again, you want someone who can score so bad, play Trier at point guard. Like, I think we'll be fine. And if you keep a Dennis Smith Jr., have him come off the bench or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't particularly see why we need a LaMelo, which, I made the song, but it was just because it was fun. And When Darkness Falls and LaMelo Ball was the same cadence. But, I like what Frank's doing. And again, looking at Peyton for this entire year, if that's what Frankie's going to be, worst case scenario, that's a pretty good L if you ask me. If we get Frankie 2.0, Elfie 2.0, I'm here for it. I like the fact that he's aggressive on defense. I like the fact that his confidence is really, really high offensively, even though we're not seeing much of a result from it. But that man got a corner three that's pretty on point like a pencil. And like over to the right side, I had to look at my hand. Shut the fuck up. Over to the right side of the the right upper part of the arc, like right where Melo hit the two game winners over Taj Gibson. Like that general area on the catch and shoot, he seems to be pretty good at. And he's a decent driver as long as he's not afraid. Like Kevin Knox. But that's not here or there. I think Frankie could be a great starting point guard. And again, if we are really all in on this youth movement and for some reason want to get rid of another veteran point guard who's doing his fucking job, then, you know, I feel like we'll be good with Frank. And that is all the positivity I can muster up for Mr. Frank Ntilikina. I gave it the best I had. Like, comment, subscribe, H3T. So, you know, the Triple OG putting as much work as me do. Favorite, point him out. I'm going to go back to bed. Leave your slander below.